Hey guys, Jordan here. In this video, I'm going to be answering a comment that I got from one of you guys. So let's get into it. Today's comment comes from Trey Salisbury. Thanks so much for your question. Now, this question isn't necessarily real estate photography related, but more on my videos that I make here. So it says, are you shooting in 4K 60 frames per second on your posted videos? The short answer is no. I typically shoot 4K 24 for videos like this in a studio because the lower, I guess the lower frame rate is less shutter speed and it's gonna make the footage a little less noisy. So that's why I opt for 4K 24. Now, if I'm out at a property and maybe I'm moving a little bit too fast, it's nice to have the flexibility of extra frames. And as you can see, my studio / office is pretty dark, so that's why I opt for a lower frame rate of 24. And what else did you say? Also, which color profiles are you using? Now, I've tested a whole bunch of different ones, and like the newer ones, HDR, HLG, they work for a lot of things. We even use, I think, PP11. I think that's what we're at now out in the field when we're shooting real estate photography. But for this setting, I actually use picture profile off. I don't use one in here. I like the look of just no picture profile, because if you have like high dynamic range, it makes the background look a little bit weird for these videos. But anyways, I can give a tour of my studio office here. It's pretty complex. I have two setups, even though I've been using this setup quite a bit recently. But if you guys are interested, I can go over all the gear and everything that I have in this office in a future video. If that's something you guys want to see, let me know in the comments below, and I will definitely do that. So anyways, so not a typical question that I answer, but you know, obviously this channel is all about real estate photography, but you know, these are things to consider. You know, camera settings, when you're out and about, you don't have to stick to a certain things. And actually, this is another one, and people might say, I actually don't even shoot the 422 10-bit with so the cameras that I'm using right here in my studio is the Sony A7Ss. They can do 422 10-bit video, but when I was doing that, we were having some issues on the editing side of things. But when I'm shooting 420 8-bit video, which honestly, you're not having much of a difference, only if you're using some crazy dynamic range, there's some noticeable differences, but I am not, so 420 8-bit. But yeah, a lot of times you'll have to tweak with your settings to make you know, for your workflow to, you know, make sure that it's working properly. So anyways, I would just suggest tweaking with it. Those are just some of my thoughts and why I do what I do here in the studio. So anyways, if you got value out of this video, hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. If you're into real estate photography, even though this video wasn't necessarily about it, that's what I'm all about. So anyways, we'll see you guys on the next one.